Gil, we'll start with you. Understand why LeBron had to check Stephen A. Smith over his comments about him and Bronny?
I'm talking to all three of y'all. All three of y'all.
Y'all playing with my name.
Stop playing with my son's name. I'm in the middle of this right now. And I gotta take my side. LeBron James, if you ever do that shit again with my potential boss, all hell gonna break loose. Don't you ever in your motherfucking life walk up on $100 million man during celebration. And that goes for all y'all out there. If you ever try to run up on Stephen A. Huh?
What we gonna do to him?
What?
What we gonna do to him?
No, we got Perk. Perk gonna get you from the 409, standing on business, showing up the addresses. And then if you get through him, we got them fools over down, the new fools that just got hired. You know, we got Shaq, we got a Shaq. We got a Shaq.
It's a lot of
we got a Barkley,
Uh-huh.
Kenny, Bumble knees. He gonna, me, him, and Ernie, we gonna be in the back just in case. All right, we don't want no smoke. But don't y'all ever try that shit again. I got you, boss.
Gil, not what I was expecting from you today, but understandable. Stephen A. got $100 million trickle-down theory.
Man.
Hopefully it trickles on down to Gil's arena.
I don't know. Man, I wish you would have had a little earpiece. I would have told him, hey, hit him. Hit him. What he gonna do here in the middle of the game? He still got the fourth quarter to play.
See no punches he was
He hit one of them like he was the bag, brother. What? That's LeBron. What he gonna do? He can't do nothing. I would have stood on business right there.
But if you didn't notice, he couldn't do nothing. But the twin followed him over there. And you know they fucked up in the head.
twin?
Them niggas tried to jump me in the game.
The Morris?
Yeah. Morris twin?
Yeah. He walked up and stood by him like, I dare him to do something. Watch, he followed Bron from when he got up to over there.
I think Bron told him he was going over there.
Yeah, I promise. And stood like this, like a bodyguard.
Well, listen, Stephen A. got $100 million, man.
Bron over $1 billion.
Yeah. They're both powerful.
I know.
It was a powerful conversation.
Did the game. What Bron gonna do? I would have took one of them. I would have took my glove off and just $100 million. $100 million. You got new. You don't slap nobody. You don't do nothing. You just take your glove out. Just
the way Moore's hands was balled up like this, he would have just gave Moore's everything.
So, Gil, you trying to get the Stephen A. back. Bron executive produced a movie I'm in, but you paid me more than Bron did, so I'm just gonna look the other way. Y'all
hey, we just looked up.
I ain't even seen nothing.
Steven, somebody else was trying
nothing.
Steven. Just know they can't do nothing because they in the game, right? Get you a little glove, little white glove.
So
get a little white glove.
So was this because he was like? So this is about LeBron being a father, or like?
Yeah.
So LeBron doesn't like what he said about him being a father, right? Because he put his son in the position. It's not because Bronny's playing basketball. It's more about what how Bron is like fathering his son.
I think the crux of it, basically saying that Bronny should have stayed in school, or he came out a little too early, or should be focused on the G League
because LeBron.
Yeah, and bringing him up to the varsity squad for Lakers games.
He said he only made it to the NBA because LeBron.
Right. So more about. I don't know.
How do you feel about the situation, Mr. B?
I mean, as a father, you're gonna say something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's during the game, fourth quarter. I don't know if that was the time, but I mean, at the end of the day.
Lakers were down at that point. Perhaps Bron needed some motivation.
He said it's on site.
He was courtside near the Lakers bench.
It's on site.
Yeah.
Giggling and shit with Larry David.
I heard about
Probably feeling himself at that moment. 100 million, Knicks were winning. Knicks fans probably thought they were going to get the dub. Some left early. Didn't even stay for overtime. No names.
It's just crazy. Like you get your check for 100 million and get pressed the same night. Damn.
Welcome to LA.
Like, I know, no, for real. Yeah. Like, okay.
We know you got it now. Let's move over to.
Call him slipping, bro.
Move over to Cemetery Larry. Already masked up. Cemetery, you understand why LeBron had to check Stephen A. Smith over his comments about him and Bronny?
At what age are you still son?
Forever. Forever.
Forever, right? So how many sons get criticized in the sport? A lot? right? Because everybody's got a dad,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Every son has gotten criticized. Why is it the first time we seeing this?
Because it's LeBron.
Jump in front of the speeding car and jump in front of the bullet. Ari Spears said some interesting shit. He said when there was a playoff situation and Bron got in a fight and his mom tried to get into it and he told his mama to sit your ass down. I want you to, I can fight my own battle. Bronny, we criticizing you. But we don't need your daddy to step up for you. How old is Bronny?
20 years old.
Okay. Anybody 19 got criticized? Did Ant Edwards get criticized at 19?
I did.
Pretty sure his dad would have said something.
Did T. Morant come in when Ja was getting criticized at 19, 20?
I mean, T. Morant still.
Oh, Zoe Ball? Or what about
LeVar very vocal, supportive of his children.
What about Lil Melo? He got a good little criticism, didn't
Yeah, because it's a lot.
he? We can't talk about Gil's son. We can't talk about Kenya's son. We're not gonna be able to talk about Nick's son. We're not gonna be able to talk about your son. Not gonna be able to talk about Carmelo's son. We're not gonna be able to talk about anybody's son. What we doing?
But that's not the first time we getting pressed now. Kobe done pressed him too.
Well, it ain't about him no more. It's about everybody getting pressed now.
They said, is this the thing now?
Oh, you think that's cool? We doing our job. So it's sticky.
Stephen A. also said several other players not talking to him, including Draymond, as a result
Now
of the
he's
situation.
blackballed.
Well, you know.
Huh. Imagine that. Don't say a certain word or a certain phrase and we won't talk to y'all. We won't come on y'all show.
And just as a reminder, I think
So
137 days.
Did that become
Because he's
a
supposed to
problem?
call Gilbert.
So you think guys are getting too sensitive? Or is that?
If you responding to what people saying, and everybody got something to say, we got social platforms for everybody to talk and get their opinions and comments. So if you responding to everybody's comments, you obviously you're sensitive.
Well, not everybody. It's some.
Yeah,
it's
it's
certain
some
people.
stuff
Like
you
like
can't
it's just certain
Whoever
people.
you respond to, you must respect.
No.
You can only
I mean,
respond to
yeah, I
those
mean,
you
You
respect.
love.
I mean, Stephen A. is a
love.
big. I mean, he's a.
love your child.
He's really important to the
And
media.
sometimes it don't matter what people do, you're gonna go all out about your child.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. He don't talk about nothing else y'all do. But you talk about his kids, that's a sensitive area. That's something he really loves and will die for.
You put your kid
It don't
in
matter.
the
Everybody
target
do
zone.
it. George Bush did it. Shit, everybody does it.
And
Why
guess
are you
what-
singling this
guess what
motherfucker out?
happens when you
But
do
why
it?
are y'all singling him
But
out?
guess what happens when you do it?
Did you vote for George Bush Jr.?
I don't vote.
Somebody did. He was president, right? So why y'all criticizing him for doing what everybody else did?
Because it's criticism. It's a word that exists.
I'm just
They say
saying.
it comes with it. No matter
There's
what.
praise, there's criticism. When you say you want it all, I want it all, you get praise, you get criticism. That's all of
I
it.
want a better life for my kids. Yeah, if I want his
Then
dreams
you're gonna
come
have to
true.
accept
I'm
your
trying to
kid
do
gonna
what I
have
do, but-
criticism.
No, why?
If you not gonna criticism, if you don't gonna criticize him, who is?
Why are we taking our time out?
Yo, so if you had a
criticizing
son
him?
and
Who
he was in the
15th
NBA
pick?
and they were criticizing your son, you would
Do
be
anybody
cool with
do
it?
Deal with it.
Who was the 15th pick?
What you mean? It's your job. You gotta deal with your job and what
Who
comes
was
with
the
it.
15th pick
Let me Google it.
Of what?
of this draft? All right then, fuck. Why are we criticizing LeBron?
What you mean?
No,
You want to know the 15th pick
Yeah.
or you?
Who was it?
You about to find out right
No,
now?
I'm asking you.
No,
but-
Khalil Ware.
You my dog. I'm asking
No,
you.
but if somebody's like,
What you
if
mean?
their son is in the NBA and they're talking about you as a father, like you're not gonna say nothing back to them?
Yeah.
Nigga,
Like,
what can you say?
Yo, you can calm.
Listen,
Yo, you can relax.
All right, let's put it like
Yo,
this.
like, you can relax.
You're a
I know
father.
your
You're a
dad
father.
said
You're a
something
father.
about
You're
the way
at
people
a
talk
high
to you.
school game. You're a father. You're at a high school game. You hear, man, he trash. Man, get him out the game.
And you can be like, hold on now, that's my son.
Right. What else are you gonna do beyond that?
That's all he did.
But
That's all you can do is
what
be
if-
like,
what
hey,
if-
man, that's my son.
What if Dick Vitale's the one doing it?
Exactly. Dick Vitale is on the, and I've been criticized by all
And I
the
know-
announcers.
and
Do
I
you
know
know my
your
dad
dad
never
said- I
went
know
to the announcers and be like, hey man, Don't be saying that about my son on national TV. You're fucking up his reputation. Don't do that. Dick Vitale, Doris Burke, Rafferty, Bayless.
Right, so because your dad didn't check them, you think
where he gonna check him at? My dad from the country. He got to go find ESPN and go. Let me check y'all.
I don't like that.
Come on, man, stop it. Y'all playing into it. Don't play into it. You know criticism. Did you ever get criticized as being swaggy P?
Yeah.
Did your dad pop up and be like, "Don't do that"?
He said
to who? Who did?
Did
he say it to anybody else? Because Stephen A. wasn't the only one saying something.
They just didn't know it.
So your dad had to.
But we're not going to check everybody. Like you're going to check that one person.
That's good parenting.
Yeah.
Like a parent, you're going to check that one. Not everybody, but that one person.
You got to check everybody to check that one person.
Nah.
Don't have the energy for the one person you know you can check, and then you don't have that energy for that nigga you know you better not even go walk around. Anybody that you're gonna hesitate checking. Like, oh, he said it too.
The boss go to the
I'll
boss.
let him say it.
The boss go to the boss. You go to the head one. You don't go to the people.
That ain't the head one. He worked for the head one. Tell him to go talk to the dude that let him say it.
He just got 100 million.
He let him say it.
That's the head one.
He let him say it.
Yeah, you've been a little quiet. Obviously, you announced your support for Stephen A. early on. What do you have to say to what Cemetery Larry's saying?
Why does it matter? He named a whole bunch of number ones and number two picks. They should be criticized. Is the number 1 and 2 pick being criticized this year? Is the 1 through 54 being criticized? How about 56, 7, and 8 being criticized? That is the problem. That you have to go out of your way to criticize a 55th pick. What about the number 1? Just the lottery itself. No one said nothing. No one's criticized the lottery pick. We don't know how they're doing, who's in the room. Right. But we know everything about Bronny James, and you will go out your way to bash someone who don't even belong in the league. Let's be honest, from pick 40 to the last pick, those guys really don't make it to the NBA. They don't, right? So that group of people really don't belong in the NBA. They really have to go fight for themselves. Yeah. If they get into an NBA game, whatever his stats is, they all look like that. So to go out your way, you're going out of your way to criticize them. Oh, nepotism. Well, if the Lakers didn't pick that, they should have picked somebody else. Okay, who? How about the 3 people that's behind them? I guarantee you they're not playing very well in the NBA. I know they're not playing very well in the G League.
He averaged more than him.
Of course he is. He's averaging more points than the people in the first round. Yeah, but obviously you're not going to talk about that.
Do you think they over-criticize him? Or, he's getting a lot of criticism because Bron said that his son was better than half the league.
No, the problem is, what you're saying is correct.
Right.
Because you can't attack LeBron James, you decide to go for the low-hanging fruit.
How?
No, but
he set him up for that. You put a target on your kid back saying, listen, man, when my kid get here, you're going to see that he better than half of these guys that's playing around right here, right now.
What was he supposed to say about his kid?
He said better than...
Tell the truth, bro. What you mean?
So I was like, man, my kid...
He said he can shoot.
Is your kid ass?
No, but...
So then don't say it. Say what your kid is.
Talk gas him up.
But you know your kid ain't better than half of the guys.
I don't know that.
You do now? So now you don't want to hear about it?
No, if I'm LeBron, I've seen half the league.
But you know now that you saying that set him up for us to say, hey, man, we don't see it.
Low-hanging fruit.
How?
It's called low-hanging fruit.
You planted the tree.
Then LeBron
it's low-hanging fruit. I mean, once you... we're acting like he got picked 17.
You're playing
he was the
victim.
55th pick.
You're playing victim for starting your own narrative.
Did LeVar Ball do it?
You started your own narrative.
LeVar Ball did it, right? He said he was better than Kobe, Jordan, all that shit.
50 is the 55th. Once he got picked,
got on the number 2 pick.
Don't did you got a shoe?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
He got a shoe?
Who? Melo Ball? Yeah.
No, Lil Bronny. Do Bronny got a shoe?
I don't think.
He has a PE.
Do he have a shoe?
He has a PE.
He do?
He has a shoe.
A PE.
Like a signature shoe.
Second round pick has a shoe and a guaranteed contract.
And what do you think second rounders get?
I ain't seen it.
There ain't no first or second pick that got a shoe or none of that. They ain't been promoted as the first, second round pick.
Nah.
Wemby
They ain't doing none of that.
Wemby got a signature line coming.
We don't talk about them when they come, when they do anything good on the top 5 pick, top 10 pick. We don't talk about them.
But you act like he can't get
They went
shit
hard
off
for
of
Wemby.
like being on playing video games like all
I
them
ask you,
other
just business-wise?
Don't Wemby have a signature though? Right?
We are putting pressure on Bronny by talking about Bronny and Kenyon hates it when we do it because he's like, just allow the kid to play. Allow the kid to be himself.
That's what everybody's
We're
asking
putting
for.
pressure, more pressure on him than his dad already put on him.
But
And
why
now-
his dad can't say stuff? Like, why his dad can't talk about
Because he
his-
put him,
Why he
Bro,
can't bring up his...
you took him to
lift
the
up his
trenches and
son?
let him out the car and told him, go good luck.
Nah,
I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying.
Why,
Like, just
why you can't
being able
your
to
son without
uplift
it being a problem?
uplift your
Like,
son. That's what.
Why I can't talk good about my son without y'all attacking him after? Like,
Yeah.
why is that?
Who's talking good?
I'm his dad.
Yeah.
Right.
I
So my
wanna
son,
see my son
as his
succeed.
dad, what he's saying is, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, son, you the one. Yeah, son.
Yeah, like,
you,
why
yeah,
can't
like
my
as a
son believe that?
as a black
Yeah, why I
kid
can't make
in this.
my son believe he's better than half
He
the league?
plays with you. He gets to train with you every single day. He should be showing us that he is your son.
But why can't?
That's why he's getting criticized, because he got
get
everything he
criticized.
needed to be little LeBron, and we don't see the results of that. And so we can't criticize that.
The results. So a McDonald's All-American, SC, get drafted, and that's not showing.
Like
that's
averaging, what, 22 in the G League right now. Obviously, the NBA number's not where it's supposed to be. Gills, you pointed
Oh
out.
man, y'all make this conversation so hard, not keeping it real.
No,
but
I am.
saying-
No, we are. No, I'm
saying
keeping it real.
keeping it fucking
I agree. No,
real.
I get why they're
In
criticizing him because of what he
In
said.
comparison to all of the other players, he has an expectation.
But as your child, you're going to.
So
be
that's
like,
what I'm saying. The expectations. So he's not exceeding the expectations of a 55th pick compared to everyone in the draft.
No, he's not even exceeding the expectation of being picked.
But why I can't get my son confidence
How?
though? without it
He's
being
playing
a
better than
problem?
everyone
Like,
in the second
No,
round.
he is now, but
tell my son
the
he's better than
expectation of
better
him
than
being
everybody on
picked
that damn team.
55 was not there. Like
What
people,
was the expectation of being the 55th pick in the draft if it wasn't, his name wasn't LeBron James Jr.?
he wouldn't have got drafted
Why?
because there was a lot of people in front of him.
But what are
No,
those
I mean,
people
no,
doing
you mean
now
the people-
in comparison to what he's doing?
I'm just saying, like what the comparisons and the criticisms coming from is the expectation that was set for him. Period. There is no other. We're disappointed by the expectation that was
What is the
set.
expectation set for him?
You're better than half of the guys in the league.
But he got picked 55, so he was only better than 3.
Do that.
There you go. So your first mistake was your dad set you up to only be better
I
than
don't
3.
care. You gotta speak life
Instead
into
of
your
half.
kids. You gotta speak life into your kids, bro.
No, of course you do.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not
I'm
saying
gonna
that.
tell my son he better than everybody in this damn league, right?
But you move the goalpost. You talking about breathing life into your son, and we talking about Stephen A. Doing what he's
But
doing.
you talking about it started off of him saying he's better than half the league. So if I go there, if Gil go there and say, "Son, I think you better than everybody in this league right now," go show it. That's a problem.
But he said it to the world. 35 million people seen that shit.
So again, it's low-hanging fruit. You seen him get picked 55th. You seen he only averaged 6. So it's called lazy journalism. Because he's playing the way he's playing like a 55th pick, it's easy for you to target him. Why not target the number 1 pick like you do every year for the last fucking 50 years? The number 2 pick every year. Like it's like the lottery picks got a fucking grade. I know they're like, I'm glad Bronny James is here. You guys don't have to worry about me being a bust.
How
You
can
don't even have to think about
How
other
can
people
we
being a bust.
criticize the number 1 and number 2 pick, right, when we don't ever talk about them? We don't highlight their teams. We don't see what their progression is. We don't at all. In no capacity.
Why don't you bring him up
So
then?
how can we say that?
You
we don't know
do
what
it.
they're
But
doing.
you
You the media.
But Bronny
Yeah, I'm saying-
plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's going to be highlighted.
So, Shad, the tweet you're referencing from LeBron, he tweeted back on March 6, 2023. He said, "Man, Bronny definitely better than some of these cats I've been watching on League Pass today. Shit, lightweight, hilarious. Laugh emoji, laugh emoji, laugh emoji, laugh emoji."
Some. Okay, look,
Some.
second round, because if people get these false narratives, because before this year, no one knew nothing about second round players' contracts. Nobody, right? So when he signed it, they just assumed this was some luxury of shit, right? The first pick in the second round, guaranteed 3 years, $6 million. The 32nd pick in the second round, guaranteed $12 million. That's weird. 33, the 33rd pick, guaranteed $7.8 million. Then $9 million guaranteed. Then the next one, $8.5 million guaranteed. Then 7.9, 7.8. 40th, he got 7.8, 7.8. And then 42, 43, 44 probably didn't come over. 44 got $5 million. 45th got 6.1. Then Los Angeles, 7.8. The standard is what Bronny got. That is the standard.
Are those two-way contracts?
49. No, those are guaranteed. Nope, no two ways.
None of them are two ways. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I didn't know second round get that much.
Yeah,
I know,
A lot
right?
of money.
But you got to be on the roster at a certain point. It's all. It's
Okay.
like. Yeah. But Bronny, I believe, did get 3 years guaranteed with a
2 years
team option for the
guaranteed.
fourth.
Third is a partial.
If he makes it on, if he's on the roster by a certain point.
Third is a partial, fourth is team option. That is the standard second round contract. And I guess now you get to negotiate your own deals. That's why the 35th pick got 6.1, but the second pick behind him got 12 million guaranteed. And then the 33rd pick got 7.8. So that means they already actually did their deals. They already signed, yeah. 12, motherfucker got 12 million.
Dad or no dad, you're gonna get criticized, bro. So get over it.
Yeah. So,
Question is,
under
when
it.
is that criticism cross the line?
Ain't no such thing as
I don't know.
line. It's the sport.
I don't know, and that's what I'm.
It's the
And
sport.
that's
It's the
my.
sport.
And
We
that's why
talking
I'm
hoop.
And I'm kind of in
Then
the middle.
talk
Because
hoop.
I'm in the middle because it's
We've
like
been talking hoop.
because it's like now that we're reporters, right? And like he just said, all right. So now players who played in the NBA, your kid is off limits of getting criticized.
No, it's not about
Yes.
all of them.
No.
Yes.
No, because if I'm a reporter,
'Cause
right?
you're going out your way.
If I'm a young reporter and I see that, and I see Stephen A. Smith, LeBron James going at it over, LeBron James' son about basketball. Now, as a reporter, I'm like, well, damn, like, okay, well, can't say nothing about that player kid, that player kid, because I might get ran up on.
Well,
and as a journalist, you're not about
If
like
they're the
like,
one or two,
You know what it is?
Right, I'm just asking. I'm just like, so what does
Said
that
he
do?
1 for 16.
We hear when you talk bad about him. When he does good, you don't say nothing.
He hasn't done anything good in the NBA
you're
yet.
targeting him directly.
He's not.
So he never
you're not
said anything
reporting
good about him, though?
Not reporting the G League.
No,
He's
no,
not
no, Stephen,
reporting the G League. He's reporting the NBA performances.
yeah,
He hasn't
yeah.
had a worthy NBA performance to talk about.
No,
yet.
has he said anything good about Bronny?
When he did bad,
He
in
was
the G-
positive in those first take comments on
when
the
he played bad in the G League the first game. Everybody ran with it.
Ran with it.
What game?
That
First game.
the first one.
Okay.
But that's the problem.
Remember that.
If you're going to be a journalist, be a journalist.
Yeah, but
Right?
Okay.
Right? And we, as journalists, when have we ever attacked a rookie player? We still haven't even attacked last year's player for flopping, if any of them flopped.
Wait, a rookie player? When
Last year's
that
drive. What's the top 10? Do we know any of them? Besides Wemby.
No, but
Yes,
let's
of course.
Yeah, but let's go into the
We're
years.
talking
though,
about $40, $50 million people. And we don't have nothing to say bad about them. Because as Hoopers, you give them the opportunity. You know damn well those first couple games Bronny gets in 1 minute, 3 minute pop. He ain't playing well.
For sure.
Number one picks don't even play well with that kind of time.
For sure. Nobody does. I mean, nobody does.
The targeted,
Nobody.
you go out your way.
You're
to do it.
comparing that to, you're comparing a regular person in the situation of being a 55th pick to a guy who's the son of a billionaire who has his own platform where he has millions of kids following him. There's not a comparison for that.
You get the same.
You can't
get the
say, oh,
same
we
time.
gonna compare this to another 55th second round pick. It's not even close.
But you're getting the same minutes.
It don't matter. My expectation is way higher because of who I am. Period.
My expectations.
Period.
I got picked 55th.
Don't matter
Where's
where
my
you.
where's the
we know where you.
expectation?
We know you
Like,
keep
what
saying that
minutes am I
because
gonna get?
we know you keep saying that because the 55th slot was the Lakers.
So
Do you
I
know
still-
if the
so
Lakers
the
had
50-50
another
pick-
slot that
50-50
wasn't 55?
They had 17.
They would have tried to get that slot.
They had 17.
they drafted Dalton Connect.
Dalton fell to that slot.
And
They
drafted
fell to that slot. He was the best available. But imagine if we don't got a 55th pick and this is the only pick we got at 17 and it's the only chance we can get Bronny, we're going to try everything in our power to get this 17th pick.
That is not reality, though. Reality is like, why are you pretending to sound like one of them? Let's say Bronny don't get picked. Are you going to tell us that LeBron James and the Lakers wouldn't have signed him as a free agent and whoever they picked with the 55th pick wouldn't have got cut? Are we going to pretend that wasn't going to be the case? No matter where he went, he was going to be on the Lakers. You know why? Because he's the money bag himself.
Because he the what?
The money bag.
So it got nothing to do with basketball. And now you don't want to get criticized. Now, he just told us he's the money bag. People who want to watch basketball didn't sign up to see a money bag. We want to see hoop.
many
So what he just exposed as him being the money bag, that is what's wrong with the encounter. When you see, everyone sees and no one's saying anything. This is the money bag. We can see. This is the thing that brings the attraction. But don't act like it's not. We don't see. We got eyes. We can see what's going on. So why can't we criticize
So the
him?
54th pick, are you watching basketball for him?
Don't matter.
They do.
He don't play for the Lakers. He don't play for the Lakers.
Who is the 54th pick?
Nobody knows.
Whoever plays for the Lakers, you gonna know.
They can't even
You
tell
gonna know.
He can't tell you who the 7th or the 8th pick is.
Yeah.
That old dude,
All he cares about, bro.
from the old dude from the G League that popped up, number 20, it was shooting them threes. They gave
Andre.
that chance to. If he would have went on any other team in the world, we'd have never heard another word about dude.
Andre Ingram, you're talking about.
Andre Ingram, play for the Lakers, bro. You play for the Lakers. It's the Lake Show. That's the advantage and the expectation, bro. Come on, that's like Jeremy Lin in New York, bro.
That's the money bag.
I'm about to say that's a money bag for sure.
Yeah.
You're going to get criticized though. Jeremy Lin in New York.
No, they about to
No, he didn't criticize. No,
He was about to get cut. Nobody was.
He was actually a fan favorite.
Yeah,
Nobody
they about to trade
You're
Melo for
going
him.
to though.
But you didn't.
You're going.
Yeah, that's
But
what
they
I'm saying.
didn't.
I know.
He rose to the occasion.
I mean,
So he could not be. He could not be criticized.
I mean, he had a couple of games.
He balled out.
Bronny's per 36 with the time he's getting. 12 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds.
And that's in the NBA.
That's in the NBA.
Shot, would you say he's under-delivering with his G League stint?
If he had 36 minutes, his per 36, if he was an NBA, if they played him 36 minutes, he would be averaging 12, 4, and 4. He'd be top 5 for Rookie of the Year.
What would Dog Connect's numbers be?
The 23, 4-year-old?
The rookie.
They all
12, 4,
got
and 4.
drafted to us.
The rookie.
They got
man.
drafted to teams that's trying to win championships. They're not gonna play like that.
Huh?
Not gonna play.
You just
They're
bring
not
something up.
gonna
Did
play.
you just
get
move the
drafted-
goalpost?
No, but it's true.
If
just
Dalton
say?
Connect played,
You acting like
he would be
that?
he would be averaging 16, 5, and 4.
You act like first round picks.
And that's the
play all
17th pick
So,
versus
so
55th
wait, hold on.
pick.
So he's averaging 16.
If he played,
per-
if Dalton Connect played 36 minutes, he would average 16, 5, and 4.
What does Dalton
Bronny
Connect
would
average
average
right now?
12, 4.
I think 9 and
At the age of
let me pull it up 9 and.
I mean, his,
That means what?
that's fucking
I
good.
don't know. You know pretty 36, so what does that sound like? As a rookie?
Like he should be playing for the Lakers.
Connect averaging 9.3 rebounds in 59 games this season, playing 20 minutes
You
per
gotta
game.
be minutes for people though.
Right? What? No, he should be playing, right? Based on the stats. He should be,
No.
Ronnie should be playing for the Lakers.
No, man,
Based
there
on
ain't
per
no
36
minutes for
in the
him.
stats.
There's no
And
minutes. Where
give
we
him-
gonna play him at?
Why you don't got no minutes?
Over Luka? Where we playing?
Yeah,
Over
like you know
Lemon
how
Daddy?
it is.
Gabe Vincent?
Shamar Moore?
No?
The Lakers
No?
and the
Okay.
Lakers.
He's a rookie,
So
dog.
the Lakers put him. And the Lakers
I
win
got drafted to a
What is
playoff
Gabe?
Dog,
team.
Kobe Bryant
Yeah.
came off the bench, man. He was the future. Come on, we know what this looks
I've been
like.
there. I know.
Like,
You got
why
they
we-
five. Got a
Come on,
5
let's
minutes.
not do
to you.
this.
It's
Gabe
sporadic.
Vincent averaging
Ronnie's
6
the
points.
future?
It's sporadic.
No, I'm just saying, if Kobe came off the bench and he was the future, they knew who he was. They convinced Shaq he's coming, and
Kobe
he came off
wasn't
the
a
bench.
second round. He wasn't a second
Of
round.
course
55th
not.
Pick. What are you talking
But
about?
nobody expected
He
him.
was the number 1 player out of high school,
It
bro.
was a second round
Exactly.
pick. It was a second round pick
Exactly.
that year he got drafted, though.
Nobody bashed him.
Who was that guy?
Yes, they did bash him.
Who got drafted second round for the Lakers that year Kobe made it? Who was first round?
I'll make this
we don't-
conversation
I'm just saying.
difficult, man.
No, it's not
Weird,
difficult.
man.
I mean, the Lakers in championship
Yeah, it's hard.
tension right now.
Yeah.
So Lakers took Derek Fisher with the 24th pick in that draft.
All right, so we can do this. We know who Kobe Bryant is, right?
What are we doing right now?
First game, 0 for 1.
Oh, we
Second
doing
game,
this?
0 for 1.
Why are you using Kobe though?
Because he's a great.
Because you bashing my guy.
No, he's a
You
great.
pulling up all my Kobe
I'll let you
stats.
talk
Talk about 0 for 1, 0 for 2. Like, why do you use Anthony Hardaway, bro? Use your favorite player.
Okay, then Kobe.
Use
so,
Anthony.
Let Gil read this stat.
Dang, that's weird.
No, it's a point.
That's
We act like
weird.
LeBron.
Okay,
LeBron
we
and
know
Kobe
who
playing,
Kobe.
though.
We know what Kobe
That's
was
player.
ranked number 1, right? Ranked number 1. They got Shaq using his name. They traded for. He was the future. As a rookie, you're this great.
He only averaged 7 points.
First game, 0 for 1, 6 minutes. 0 for 1 again, 2 for 3. He played 17 minutes, 3 for 8, then 0 for 3, 1 for 2, 1 for 4. Like, that's what a rookie looks like. So if this is what the great look like as a rookie, why would you bash and put so much effort in bashing what the 55th pick looks like with these same numbers? Give the people a chance to adapt. Like, these are 18, 19, 20-year-olds coming into legends, man. Legends. He ain't playing against another nigga in high school. He's going up against Maxey. What the fuck is that supposed to look like?
Go to college.
I gotta go up against.
Go to college and figure it out, man. Go to college and play against guys. Then you get here, you're like, yeah, let's do it. It's Maxey. Yeah, man, I play against
College
somebody.
ain't for everybody, though.
Yeah, man, just make the decisions, man, and stop complaining. And playing fucking
not
victim,
complaining.
man. I want to hear all this shit, man. This shit is weak. This shit is weak, man.
Hey, what's that
I
kid
think
talking
he
about?
doing his thing in the G League.
What are we
though.
talking about?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Do you think he'll be playing better at SC than he's playing now?
He's gonna be fine. He's good. Just give him time. Like you said, give him time.
I mean, he's averaging what, 20-something in the G
22 in
League?
the G League.
Give him time.
I mean, fuck.
I don't think
I don't
do
think
that.
he's averaging 22. I don't even think he's averaging. I don't
No,
he's not averaging 22 at SC.
No second round average
It's too
22
hard.
in the G League. None of them.
Too many zones, traps.
So we asked the chat, Gil, you have any more points you want
not
to make before we
enough
move on?
shots.
I was just looking at, because he was a three-time.
Is SC good this year?
Two-time National Player of the Year.
Two-time National Player of the Year, and just like a rookie, he's getting his head bashed in when he play against these greats. These are people who grew up with it. It takes time.
Everybody.
Right, it takes time.
So we asked the chat, whose side are you on between Stephen A and LeBron? 64% said LeBron. But let's keep it moving. Shout out to ZipRecruiter for sponsoring today's podcast.